continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Shots good by Green.
And what this team loves about Green, a Swiss Army knife of tools that can beat you in many ways.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rose, he's checked in for John Morant. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Rose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Memphis leading by 7. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Jackson. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Curry with a wide open look. Again, Golden State. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And here is Curry. He's got 14.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Golden State moving it around. Another 3 for Golden State. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. The quick look, no good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the basket by Curry.
On nights like this, when he's on fire, I love the joy Steph plays with.
Launches it from deep. Kennard's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 29.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Kennard for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Cans it from downtown.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Now here's Curry. Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Kennard from past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A fierce competitor. Kennard back with a 3 of his own.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Stolen by Jackson. From deep three-point territory. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great. They're 63% from the floor in this game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the more physical players in the league. Draymond can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Stevens. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Paul outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Williams. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Fires from 18. The shot comes out. It's picked off. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bad. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Curry gets the bucket.
What can you say? If he started hitting him from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Takes a three, and again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Basket, good. Baines got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
I love the physicality behind Baines' drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter, a nice 62% from the field.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang getting off the ground with ease.
Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Nice shot by Smart.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Rose comes in for Bain. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Got that bucket in no time at all. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fires from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Good. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Kuminga with it. He's against Clark. Over to the wing. Kuminga the pass to Looney. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Memphis leading by 5. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. To the inside, Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. Payton passes to Wiggins. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Kuminga. The Warriors getting another chance here. Wiggins right side. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Paul's shot is off.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Kuminga with it. He's against Clark. Payton in the corner. Golden State moving it around. Stolen by Smart. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Kennard up top, defended by Paul. From deep. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got 15 points. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bain and Williams are your wingmen. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Gorgeous jump shot from Stephen Curry. The defense cannot let him get that shot off.
Here's Morant, and the layup is good. Morant's got 41.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting getting to his spots and making big shots. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.